Hiya. We are on the program for Where India Goes. Today we will discuss about the meetings, mega meetings particularly conducted by established political parties. So last time we saw that how they are spending, whether they are spending within the given limitation like 40 lakhs to 70 lakhs as per the Election Commission of India, how they are spending, last time we saw. And now we will discuss about the mega rallies conducted by the political parties. So they say, they give reports, accounts saying that they are spending, their spending limit is done well, very well. So they are following the regulations, a code of conduct, rules and regulations laid down by the Election Commission of India. Whereas in actuality, we ourselves can see very well whether they are spending only within the limitation. We could roughly calculate how much money is spent lavishly. To conduct one meeting, they spend in lakhs. In fact, it may even touch into crores, because they give food packets, even money, 200, 300 are given. That's what I heard. So to bring people and to assemble for the meeting, they give money and bring the people using their own the private hired vehicles. They bring people from the villages to the meeting ground, meeting spot, and for that they spend very lavishly. But everything is being a kind of falsified information is given. So Election Commission, it needs only just papers, that's it. They don't go, I'm not sure whether they really scrutinize each and every account statement, whether it is given properly or not. Because if they have found something guilty, they should have just disqualified. But we haven't heard any story of doing things like that. During election only, they will be pretending as if they are very busy with only the money laundering things. There are hundreds of things more than that. And today's Supreme Court, in the Supreme Court, the Election Commission of India, it has clearly said that it has no power to disqualify anybody. It can just give one show cause notice. Then what is the use in getting a show cause notice? See, for example, a guy get caught in copying in his exam. While writing an exam, he get caught by the flying squad or the supervisor of the examination. He or she has found somebody copying. So the student get caught. Is a punishment given after the examination? I think it is not. It is given then and there. He or she is not allowed to proceed further, isn't it? They snatch the answer paper and they will just tell him that he cannot continue the exams anymore since he is copying. In fact, if the school management comes to know about it, they will even expel the student, isn't it? This kind of thing only happens. If it is a class test, then he or she will be given warning. If it is a serious examination, then he will not be allowed to continue the exam further. So this is the common thing, and it is very logical also. We feel that it is right. So the same thing should be followed in election also, isn't it? If somebody is found guilty, if somebody is found violating the moral code of conduct, if not the rules and regulations laid down by the Election Commission of India, or any law, if it is violated, then punishments should be given then and there, at least disqualifying the candidate should be done immediately. Nearly 4,000, 5,000 cases have been registered, we heard on the television news. But what is the use of filing all these cases? When the election is over, somebody is going to come. So, knowing pretty well if they are allowed, the people who violated the law, violated the code of conduct or the rules and regulations laid down by Election Commission of India, if they have found guilty and still if they are not punished or disqualified, then the society, the country will be having a falsified representative only. Because as a whole, the general public, we are not aware and we are not that much intelligent enough to find, and we don't have the source, in fact, and authority. If not, each and everybody can tell others, but we are not allowed and we don't have the capacity and we don't have the facilities and in charge given to the general public. That is why the general public, the system, the democratic system has designed election patterns. And in fact, these election commission, they are not mere, they cannot be mere spectators just watching. Imagine somebody is hiring a security guard to guard the office building. If the security guard is just sitting idle and allowing the mischievous guys to come and do anything, and what is the meaning of having a security guard? Security guard means he should give full security, isn't it? At times he should be able to punish also. Punish in the sense, I'm not just talking about a harassing level. So he should have a control mechanism. The Election Commission, it has simply said that it is not having the power. Then is the elections are conducted for namesake? All naam ke vaste? Only if they are very powerful and if the candidates are disqualified then and there, the country will have good representation, good representatives we will be getting. If not, we will end up only with falsified representatives. The piled cases, if somebody has won the game, the elections, automatically the cases will go into dustbin only. Is there any history that after the election somebody has found guilt and they are being punished after that? Their power is withdrawn, they are punished. So no cases are there. But what is the use? Then why they are filing cases? We have to think about all these things, my dear friends. In last election, in Tamil Nadu, hundreds of people died in elections. They dragged people from all villages, all innocent people, not aware of the situation, what is going to happen. They thought that, okay, they are giving some money and they will be giving some food and lorries, vans, everything they hired to bring the people from their villages, and thousands of people, in fact millions of people gathered in one place, and because of scorching sun, hot weather, 107 Fahrenheit degrees. So due to dehydration and other things, lack of water, lack of medical facilities, lack of emergency provisions were given. So because of all these things, people died on the spot, and some people died on the way to the hospital. I don't know what the election commission is doing in this type of situation. They are supposed to endorse or recognize, or they have to give permission for the political parties, whoever approaches, that they are going to conduct. And before giving a permission, they have to go to the spot and check whether it is all done. Provisions, safety and security for the people, general public, because general public is the basic thing for a democratic country. Without people, there is no government, there is no leader. Who is very important? But leaders think that they are very important citizens, even the people who are giving security provisions. So they think that only the people who are on the stage are very important citizens and the other general public is very least important citizen. Is it fair? In fact, security for the general public was given not to scatter, not to go back. That was a security given. They were all dumped in one place, surrounded by wooden gates, wooden fencing. People were dumped inside, and because of crowd and because of scorching sun, hot weather, lack of water, people died. Hundreds of people died in last election. Nothing was taken, no case, nothing. They gave some money, like 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, it was given as a relief fund, just to shut their mouth down, to switch off the people, not to think more. They just gave some money as compensation. Can a life be compensated with a material? Is it fair? Leaders are meant for the people. It's of the people, for the people. Leaders think that they are from the heavens. In the initial stages, they come as our own people, but later their color changes. Particularly the established 50 years old, 25 years old, those people, after seeing a lot of money, huge money, they think that people are nothing. They are just voting banks, that's it. Are they not human? Are they not our extended siblings? You see, the problem, we didn't face the problem. The people who died, because of that, they don't belong to our family. So that's why we don't have the pain. But are they not our siblings? At least as a human being, we should have the basic courtesy. That is, to be in a society, to be in a democratic world, that is the basic thing. If we don't have such thing, then what is the leader? What the leader can do? If the leader is not having respect for even the life of the human, then how he or she can become a leader? They are not at all. So this is what happened. So my request is, Election Commission, apart from dealing with just money laundering matters and just filing cases without giving any verdicts on it, without doing any action or disqualifying anybody who is found guilty. So apart from that, Election Commission has to be given proper authority if it is not already existing. They are to be given. So the Election Commission has to witness the spot and give certification that the party is, they can conduct a meeting, a gathering. They are able to, and they are eligible to gather. So for that eligibility, they should look into the safety and security of the people, whether proper shelter is provided and water facilities given. At the time of emergencies, medical facilities like provisions, ambulance, and not 1 or 2 ambulances for 1 million people gathering. So it should be proportionate with the population which is going to gather. So accordingly, they should have all these provisions like ambulance facilities, water facilities, sunshade, and also toilet facilities. How ladies will be going? So, in proportionate with the population, they should have toilet facilities as well. If they are asked to provide food, then definitely, certainly it will exceed the election expenditure, 70 lakhs maximum. So I don't know how they are going to manage with that. If not, they should not extend the meeting period. They should make it short, like half an hour, 1 hour, that's it. Not extending for 2-3 hours. Then they will feel hungry, isn't it? It is quite natural to give food for a hunger stomach, isn't it? It will be the responsibility of the one who is calling them, inviting them. So we have to plan, and the election commission also should instruct the political parties, whether it is big or small, because everybody is doing mistake. Particularly the big guys only do mistakes deliberately, without any guilt. Also they are doing, because they are not bothered about the life of the people. In fact, they should. They are not bothered. They just think of the vote hunting only. They are all vote banks only. In their view, people are looked, during elections, they are looked as vote banks only. So they are in the mission to hunt. That's it. Their life, their anything, any of the welfare is not seen. So we have to be very cautious. Particularly people are to be cautious. And if you have the opportunity, educate the people near and dear, people also you can educate. The people who are not able to have access with internet or any other books or practical situation, we can equip them, we can educate them, bring awareness. That is our responsibility, social responsibility. So cast your votes according to your choice, but before choosing somebody, look for a good candidate, that which is very important for the development of the nation. So I request you to analyze the candidate's profile before going for voting. So cast your vote for a good candidate so that we will have a prosperous India. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.